Alright, let us know. What are we doing in Boston?
Just hanging out. No, we're here to go to Mass General, doing some testing with specialist Dr. Baggish, and hopefully get some good news and some green lights to go ahead and kind of get back at it.
What kind of test are we doing?
I believe it's similar to a VO2 test, with the heart monitoring at the same time, and my understanding is it's they can kind of get a good idea of the heart function off of the gas measurement and obviously the readings from the leads. So hopefully that's it. Normally you would do like a stress test, treadmill test, and then they would do an ultrasound of the heart afterwards to try to see how you responded to the exercise. But I've been told you can't really get an accurate reading if you're fit by the time that you get off the treadmill from the stress test, get on the table, they start doing the ultrasound. Your heart rate's gonna be low again. They're not gonna find anything. So this is a more accurate measurement of how the heart's doing during exercise.
And how has training been recently? Have you been doing, like, what type of training?
Yeah.
Level?
Been doing all sorts of training now. Yeah, I've been actually doing pretty good. I feel okay. Part of it's just being a little bit out of shape. The last couple of weeks I've had to kind of back off of training just for the kids and managing the house with a little shortage of help, and Rinny's training's priority right now. So little bit of it's feeling bad just because I'm out of shape, and I'm also a little nervous that I got to just go max out right now, and I'm not in that good of shape. So it could be pretty ugly. We'll see. There's definitely some nerves about what we're gonna find, but it's natural. You want to check all the boxes before I get back into it. So I just have to know. And yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking. You want it to be positive results, obviously, but it is what it is. I can't control it. I can just see what we're dealing with and then make a plan from whatever we find out. I have like that feeling in my stomach like I'm doing a race. Last time I raced in Boston, we didn't actually race, it got canceled. It was an IT race.
Oh really? Yeah. In the harbor, or where was it?
Yeah, it was out of the Seaport District. I was so bummed. I was in #1, my first and only IT race where I was ranked #1 in the race.
And it got canceled. Nope.
Pretty much the story of my ITU career. Not very good.
And have you met Dr. Baggish in person?
Not in person, no.
Not in person, but you've had many calls with him.
We've chatted, yeah.
Good, perfect.
That stuff as we normally do.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So no complaints.
Awesome.
And when you're ready, take a big breath in. Blow it out quick. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. Just hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath. 2 more seconds. Good. I'll take that. All right, you can let go.
I think that feels pretty good.
Feels okay?
Yeah.
How about those handlebars?
Yeah.
So now you'll see that resistance slowly start to increase there. And now we're just going to keep going up the remainder of the test.
Nice and smooth and steady. Looks good. Just about 350 now.
Can you get it back up?
Come on, here we go. A little bit more. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna take off all the resistance here for you. Awesome job. Keep pedaling around. There'll be no resistance on the bike, so you can just go nice and slow to cool down. I'm gonna bar your arm one last time. Good job.
VO2 peak is simply the highest level you get. VO2 max is to see a plateau.
Right.
So you maxed today 62 and change. So on the bike, that's I suspect when you're in race shape, that's probably a bit higher.
Wow, my Garmin told me I was 62 the other day.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty impressive. My Garmin still tells me I'm 65, and I guarantee you I'm not. So it works for you. And you go to 100 cc's. That's a stroke volume of 50%, because 50% of the blood is ejected. I'm sorry, that's an ejection fraction of 50%. Your stroke volume is the absolute number, which is 100 cc's.
If you're going to race, then you have to be willing to like go
So
well with yourself, and if you're not consciously or subconsciously ready to do that, then it, you know.
And you're married?
I am, yeah.
And how's your partner with all this?
Good. Yeah, I mean, she races as well.
Yeah.
So you know, it's been hard because she's getting back to racing after having our second kid,
which is hard. And that's important from my perspective too, because if there were a reason not to, it would be important to me that you were able to accept that and walk away feeling good about things. Good news is I'm not seeing or hearing anything that makes me think that going for another Kona and going to win the race is going to be a bad idea for you. But after you've had your first heart event, there's always some inherent risk. It's small. I don't think it's prohibitive, but you have to just understand that there's no 100% guarantee that something bad isn't going to happen. But that's the same risk that was there before all this. So, and I don't think a lot of triathletes or endurance athletes think about that, but that's just the nature of the beast. And now it's just kind of more pressing in terms of you having seen it, felt it, gone through it. We don't think it's going to happen again, but accepting that risk is part of the calculus. It's worth just mentioning is that is the place where we typically see calcification in endurance athletes, because it is the place where the blood enters the heart at the highest velocity, and so the blood flow actually over time can cause some damage there. So if you superimpose the genetics on top of the on top of the blood flow, there's an injury potential there. Now the good news is there's a stent there now, so it's not going to re-injure itself. That's good. And more importantly, there's not plaque anywhere else, so the likelihood of rupture is essentially non-existent. So that's good. So moving forward, it sounds like, well, from my perspective, we have all the information I need to kind of put you in a very low-risk category, and not encourage you, but to support you if you want to go ahead and race. I think that's totally appropriate, and I think that if your family and friends and your headspace are right for it, go for it. Go for it with confidence, and listen to your mind and your body. If that changes, like obviously we can continue to have these discussions and revisit things, but I don't think there's a medical reason not to do it.
All right, back from Boston. Got the good news, the green light. Get back at it. And I'm already late. Day one, let's roll. It's okay, just watch this.
Push-ups! Right into the fast lane.
Woo! Still got it. Great session, Dibs. I'll see you next week. We got to start somewhere. That was good. Gotta ease back into it.
Gibbs, you excited Tim's back?
Of course. Always good to have Timmy
Yeah.
back.
Now for a real session.
Yeah. I was like, there's no way. Like, he never dives in like that. He never swims that fast on 25.
She knew something was up.
He never gets in the fast lane. No.
Do they go to the in lane now?
I'm going there for now, and then I'll move Matthew over.
Okay.
Matt's already swimming like the best he swam.
Yeah. All right, now seriously, we got to get back to work. I'm pretty out of shape.
No, you're not.